Having a recording for those who are not here. My name, ladies and gentlemen, is Ntabiseng Magongo. I am based in Eswatini, a beautiful country called Swaziland. But you all know that I'm originally from South Africa, and I'm indeed logging in from South Africa as I am visiting home. And I'm so excited about this opportunity that we'll be sharing today. The other time we did have a beautiful presentation which most of us were very much interested in it. And the reason why people are interested in this opportunity, it is that you are going to have control over your money. We are fixing issues such as having to send our monies to people in order for them to multiply it for us. And at the end of the day, we are disappointed. Now, here is Mentor Peak Consulting, ladies and gentlemen, which is here to say, look, you can do it for yourself without sending your money to anyone, without joining anything. You can take control. You can be in charge. Only through education, they will hold us by hand and they will show us how to do this. Ladies and gentlemen, please fasten your seatbelt as you'll be hearing from none other than Richie, the founder and the co-host today of the Mentor Peak Consulting, who will be sharing with us this wonderful opportunity, which, ladies and gentlemen, I've been experiencing and profiting from it. Hi, Richie. Ntabiseng here. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, Bising. Welcome, everyone. It is my pleasure to be here to share with you all what people are so excited about. And I really appreciate you, Bising, for extending the opportunity to other persons who are actually looking to get to the next level. It's a very noble and inspiring move that you're making because I know exactly what I wanted in the past. I just needed to meet the right people. So for you, sharing it with other persons, it helps other people to be enlightened and to know about what opportunities are there still so that they could make an informed decision for themselves if they decide that they want to be educated. Now, my background very quickly. Ladies and gentlemen, I grew up in the Caribbean. I've lived all over the world. I've lived Nigeria, Kenya, Canada, United States, all over. I just turned 40 years old this year, and I haven't had to work a job since I was 24. And I did university, I got my degrees, all my certificates, but I always wanted to know if there was a way, as the world is evolving, that I could be able to generate income with a skill set that no one can take from me, that it became unlimited. So what you're gonna see this evening in your well, it's 7 p.m. around your time. It's now 1 around after 1 p.m. my time zone, Eastern Standard Time. I was able within the last 8 years to become a full-time trader, a six-figure annual trader. Last month was five figures, October month. And a lot of the times, guys, what you're looking for is actually right in front of you, but you just need someone to show you what to do. So our goal at Mentor Peak Consulting is to just help people understand that they can win in this space. You just need to change the focus from chasing money to actually gaining value and skill sets. Because we have been helping people with the mental shift, they have now been able to get the knowledge, focus on the right things, and then the money becomes a byproduct. Okay? So Mentor Peak Consulting is that type of company to mentor persons to help you to build whatever you want to build, a better life. You want to pay off some debts. You want to add more value to yourself. That is what we offer. So the first thing, ladies and gentlemen, is that yes, I have been a victim of scams too. When I first got introduced into the trading space, I gave people my money. I didn't know anything. I joined network marketing companies, but I didn't get the education that I wanted. And I did a lot of network marketing in my past because I wanted to learn about that new industry, which is a good industry. Okay. But I also wanted to know that I could learn something where I could be in my bed and make money just from a skill set. And I know that everyone wants that type of lifestyle. So my focus at Mentor Peak is to help people get that type of lifestyle. And it is not going to be easy, guys. I'm telling you right now, it is not going to be easy. Life is already not easy. So, what we need is not for life to become easier, but we need more skills. So, what we offer here, we have a disclaimer that we are an educational platform and we have no guarantees of income, ladies and gentlemen. The results that you might hear me talk about, or the results I might speak about, are directly related to the person's effort and how much they want to learn. And that is actually the only legitimate way that persons could actually get results in this space. Okay? I know that I very quickly became tired and sick of all of these offers that people were given, outrageous offers. Invest this amount and get this amount monthly, things like that. And they never really worked out. So I took full responsibility for myself. So now I'm accountable by giving myself time. It took me 8 years to become a real, actually 5 years I failed. My wife and I both, we're both full-time traders, but we found what worked. And ladies and gentlemen, I could tell you, during that first 5 years, we lost probably over $100,000 or more. But we were purposefully failing forward to the point where we made it all back and even more. Okay? So you don't have to go down that long road of losing, 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 because if you have someone who has done it, they could give you the shortcut. So what makes us different? We are a community-driven platform where I know that in this space, people want to win fast. People have the assumption that it's fast money, but you have to understand that this takes time. Like everything in life takes time. My degree took me 4 years to get my university degree, 4 years. And it still did not guarantee me a job. I still could not get a job when I came out of university. So I understood that learning takes time and there are really no guarantees in life. It's how you develop yourself more and what skills you learn. So we are affording people to be part of a community where everyone is on the same focus of developing the skill set. And in doing so, we have a structured and mentorship program where you could get feedback the same way you would go to school and you would have assignments to do. You have assignments to do here as well. They never taught us this skill set. And I believe that that is for a reason because then everybody would not want to work a job. So you have to understand what you're seeing here, or else you will miss the whole value and the vision of what is in front of you. So you have to think long term when it comes to trading. It is not a get rich quick type of industry. So my wife and I, we have been through it, guys. We have lost a lot, we have made a lot. We have been from traditional business, the job life, network marketing, and we just simply found what works and we're helping people to fine tune from where they're at to move from an uncertainty to now a better space where you understand what you're doing. Our mission is really just to give back at this point. But our vision is to try to at least create one trader in every household for any person that comes in contact with us who are interested. We want to help at least one person in every household become a trader. Okay? Not everyone will want to trade, that's fine. But at least one person in every household should be blessed with the opportunity to learn this skill set. And I like to think of trading like a language. When I went to school, I had to learn French, Spanish, English, all these subjects, geography, mathematics, add maths, all the sciences, biology, all of them. It was over 9 subjects I had to learn. Do you know what that means? That means that we are more than capable as human beings to learn. Learning is your superpower. But if you don't have a peace that passes all understanding, where persons might be flustered, they have the wrong emotions when it comes to learning, then you're not going to learn. So when it comes to learning Forex and stock options, it is going to take time, but it is worth it. Why is it worth it? Because this is where all the money is in the world. So why not try to learn what the banks are doing, hedge funds are doing, big institutions are doing? Why not? Because if you stick where you are right now and you only focus on trading time for money, 8 to 4, 9 to 5, you are never going to beat the rat race. So it is in our best interest to invest in ourselves, to learn properly, the skill properly, and not rush it. Now, the Forex market, for those who do not know, it's a $1 trillion market per day. And that just means that everyone on this call, you could make millions of dollars every day from this market, and it still will not affect the market. We are proud to be able to establish education with Forex and stock options. And I will give you a sneak peek of the back office so you see what you get access to. This is what we offer. We have different services, and I'm going to start with showing you the back office. So let me just adjust it very quickly. Okay, so this is the website, Mentor Peak Consulting. Okay, and we have some testimonials. We're a vibrant community. Okay, we have wherever we are located personally, we have in-person classrooms, and this is how we teach. Okay, we have online as well. We have events that take place with the community, but more so, we are trying to do what the school system did not do for people, which is teach them this language of trading. It's very, very powerful. Okay, we have number of reviews from persons in different countries and things like that. But when you get access to the back office, you will have access to all of what we have gone through in terms of the recordings. So if I go to the stock options trade master plan, this program here will take someone from knowing nothing at all in the trading space to becoming an independent, competent trader. So it will help you to show you how to set up your broker. But if you're not interested in stock options, which is not stocks, the education itself will help you to trade any market, guys. And we break it down into exercises. So by the time you reach class 4, you will have assignments to do. Okay? You would learn basic market structure. But believe me, guys, when you learn from someone else, when you come into our academy, it is going to open your eyes a lot more. Okay? These videos are 1 hour long, and it breaks down the fundamental things that people overlook. There are many people who want the complex things. They want all these indicators. But ultimately, if you don't have the foundation right, the same way if you don't learn your ABCs, you don't learn how to create sentences, then you can't create paragraphs, and then you can't create a story. So some people need to slow down to speed up in life. This is not a race. Slow down to speed up. So you would go through market structure, you would have an assignment to submit and get it reviewed. Feedback is the way that people learn. You would learn all of the different things, top-down analysis, and have assignments. You would also see the classes where I reviewed assignments to help you to digest and understand how it is you're supposed to read the market. Okay? Now, that is Trade Master Plan. That is the Trade Master Plan program. When you go through that, you will understand a lot more about trading properly, and you could even apply that knowledge to trading Forex. We have live trading sessions as well. The in-person is wherever we are located, but we have live market watch. Now, why live market watch is so important and why we have been able to create some five-figure traders in a very short time is because they get mentorship. They get to see us come on live trading twice for the week where we are reading the market. Okay. And let me just show you what the market looks like. This is gold. So we have been trading gold quite frequently right now with the team. And while we are trading live, we're explaining all of the theory because there's a way that people learn. There's theory where you could watch all the videos and you could say, yes, I've gone through the academy, I've looked at the videos. But then there's practical learning. Are you with me? Practical learning is where most people fail and they don't fail long enough to become successful. So, yes, you might know some concepts. You might have been trading for 5 years, 6 years, however long, but are you profitable? It doesn't matter what you know. If you're not profitable, it doesn't matter. So the this part of the presentation here, live market watch, you get real-time trading of the theory that you're learning with how we are trading, and that bridges the gap. So now you will be able to understand the theory with the real market. Does that make sense? We also facilitate copy and paste Forex signals as well. I will share with you what it looks like. On Telegram, we have Gold Vault, okay? Where I want you to think of Gold Vault as if you're learning to ride a bike, you would have something called training wheels. They put them on the sides of the bike and it helps you balance. I personally, for myself, I believe more in people learning this skill. Okay? So, what we have done, we have implemented signals that you could actually copy and paste, but it is not an end to all. It is a process that you're going to go through where you will be able to generate some income, copy some signals while you are learning, and you will become much better because what I've seen with my students, let's say a signal is sent. For example, let's say the signal that was sent Friday, buy gold at 4,000 or 3,997. If I go to the chart and I show you what that is, okay, let me just do this quickly. Just as an example, if you're brand new to trading, do not worry, guys. Do not feel intimidated by what I'm showing you. You will learn. Those of you who are more experienced, if I show you that trade that came through on Friday at what time was it? Right? Let me go in lower time frame. 5 minute. Okay. That trade that came through from Gold Vault, the signal channel, was right here. Okay. So the signal said, and I'm giving you a little context and extra today. Okay. This is just how I teach. I like to give more. Okay. The signal said to buy at 5:32 a.m. It said to buy gold at 4,000, around 4,000. Stop loss 3,992. So let's do that. Buy at around 4,000. Entry 4,000. Stop loss 3,992. And the take profit price was, I think, 20. Okay. This was a signal that was sent on Friday where people made money. Now, yes, you could just come, copy the signal, make money. But what does that do for you guys? Does it really empower you? We have people changing their lives from these signals, but real empowerment comes when you teach someone how to fish. So one of the things that persons are given, if they only take the copy and paste Forex signals, you will get access to the back office. Let me show you. Where we have copy and paste, we try to give a little more than just the signals. We try to provide you with a game plan, videos on how to copy and paste, a spreadsheet as well that you could compound your account. So we have a compounding spreadsheet here that you will get access to, where you can, let's say you want to start with 1,000 US or even 500 US in a trading account, risking 5%, and you want to grow it to 100,000. This sheet will automatically calculate everything for you so that when you trade, you are trading to minimize your risk. So I'm going to help you with psychology here too. You do not trade for how much money you could make, guys. That is how you lose the fastest. That is greed. When you get into trading, you need to hear from people who are winning. Trading is about managing risk. You could only control in trading how much you're willing to risk. Am I making sense? If you guys are understanding what I'm saying, put a one in the chat so far if you're with me. Awesome. So if I teach you the right things to do, you will become a different person in time, and that makes you more profitable. Then you go to the compounding section here and you look at what is the risk am I going to put in a trade? So for a 500 US dollar account, 0.03 is the recommended lot size, max lot size, where you will risk $25 in any one trade. Your reward, $50 for a 1 to 2 risk to reward. So in time, as you're taking your trades, this will be adjusting your lot size for you as your account is growing by protecting your capital. Even if you lose a trade, it adjusts for itself automatically so that you're not over leveraging. You're actually going into the market with a purpose and a plan. Most people who trade don't have a plan or purpose. They just want to make money. Okay? So that is for copy and paste Forex signals. You get access to that with the packages. I'm going to show you the packages very shortly. So you get gold vault trades. You would also get another channel called Precision Pips, which is this one. So two signal channels that both trade gold, and it has been doing very well. Okay, they both have a 80% win ratio. Okay, and in the back office, you would also get for copy and paste, risk management psychology, how to set up Fibonacci. I am very big on a tool called Fibonacci, and you would learn how to use it so that it eliminates FOMO, fear of missing out. It also helps you to get the best entries. You would learn that there as well. Okay, so let me go back to the presentation. We also have the ambassador opportunity. If those see value, you are more than welcome to share it with other persons and you can be compensated. Okay? And you have the whole academy of recordings. So if you're very busy and you still want to learn, everything is recorded here in the back office so you can take your time to learn. So think of it as online education with real-time mentorship. And all of this is put together to help someone on their journey so that they can take the time to learn. Okay? So on next, I'll just share with you some success stories. We have people who have been able to give themselves the opportunity to resign from their jobs because they put in the work to learn. Kizzy put in about 1 years of work, Kizzy Elder, and she learned stock options and she was able to resign from her job because she was making enough money from trading that she could have stayed home and changed her whole life. Okay, we have Shakila, another stay-at-home mom, very young individual, but she was scammed a lot in the past, trying to find a way to win. And then she said, no more am I going to give people money. I'm going to learn this thing. And she put the time in. She became a trader. And she was able to retire her mom and became the breadwinner of her family. Okay? And these two persons have never really traded before. They're stay-at-home moms right now. Now, we have so many other stories, ladies and gentlemen. And we can't put all on the presentation, but that's just to show that when you chase the right things, the end result, it has no, it will always turn out in your favor. Okay? Now, this is how you get started. So for Africa, we have decided to make it very affordable for persons who want to learn and get everything, which is the two signal channels, Market Watch, um, where we could get assignments done too, where you trade master plan and you get feedback as well. It is for the first month, 150 USDT, and then 110 USDT for all of that. So you're gonna get coaching, live mentorship, correcting of assignments, signals. All of this is fostered and put together well enough so that you could maximize the opportunity. Notice what I'm saying. You're not giving us money to trade for you. You are becoming a real, true, skilled person. And now, when you learn the skill, guys, you know what you could do? You could now pass this down to generations. I have my kids learning to trade already. Why not? Okay? Then you have copy and paste only. For those of you who could only afford copy and paste at the moment, I highly recommend that you try to use it as a stepping stone towards education. So we made it available for 75 US for the first month and then 50 US monthly. It will give you only gold vault trades. Okay. The Pro Pack will give you the two signal channels, precision pips and Gold Vault and all of the education. Copy and paste will only give you access to, you would get access to copy and paste, beginner concepts, and mindset Mondays. Okay? Because we work on mindset a lot in trading. All right, guys? So, what we're doing here is actually building a legacy, and it's not just a class that you're coming to. This is life changing. This is how trading should be taught, how it should be done, and that is why we're creating such a big footprint. Now, we also have, and I'm very excited about this part, an opportunity where people can capitalize upon the community and what we offer and feel comfortable to know that people are going to get value from what we offer. You could feel safe to know that people can come in who want to just learn. You could build one of the biggest educational hubs or communities that you want to, and you could be compensated for it. Now, there's a purpose for this, guys. This money has been so life changing that persons have been able to do extra things at home with this extra income and also put some money into their trading accounts and grow it because they're learning the true skill set. And I'll just explain very quickly. As an ambassador, if you choose to become an ambassador, this is how much money you could earn extra. This is not compulsory, ladies and gentlemen. It is not. You could just come to learn to trade. I have persons who are just trading. But if you want to become an ambassador and make this extra income, you can. So how does it work? For anybody that gets started to come in as a customer to learn, you will get compensated if they start with the Pro Pack. This is only for the Pro Packs, not for the copy and paste. If they start with the Pro Pack, you will get 30 US as a one-time bonus per person. There's no limits to this. 10 persons come and join, you get 300 US. You could put 300 US in your trading account and start trading with that. That's a plan. Okay? Also, if three persons get started, let's say three get started, and they're continuously learning, you will get residual income of 97 US per month because you had three customers. This has nothing to do with their trading. They could be trading as customers and making a lot of money. You're not making from their trading, you're making because they came in as a customer. So you're not tampering with anybody's money. Okay? Let's say it grows to 10 customers. You would be earning 300 US monthly if you have 10 customers. Okay? It grows to 18. That's almost 600 US monthly coming into your household. 30, almost 1,000, 45, almost 1,500, 70, nearly 2,000. Now, how many people are there in South Africa? Let me ask a simple. In my country, my home country, there's 1.2 million people. 1.2. The entire country. The entire country, 1.2. And we have people in our community who are achievers, platinum, elite platinum, heading to trailblazer and above. And we are a very small country. So imagine the opportunity you have here where you could feel comfortable learning the skill set and also building a business at the side that generates income for you that you could fund your trading account and also use it to do whatever you want. Okay? So we have included the comp and there's more money on top of it. Let's say, for example, you invited me. Okay? And let's say you invited Jane and you invited Peter, three of us, and you became an achiever with three of us. Okay? Follow me carefully. And let's say all three of us, myself, Peter, and Jane, became platinums. We went and got 10 customers. Well, because you invited myself, Peter, and Jane, and we became platinums, you will get 60 US extra for each of us because we are platinums, and you only brought three. So that's extra money you're getting called a matching bonus just because of us. So you don't have to be the best salesperson or anything. You could be someone who just found the right persons and still make a matching bonus. Okay? But always remember, guys, that the focus here at MPC is empowering people to really truly learn how to trade properly. And we want to create the most significant 5 and 6 figure income winners in trading but our goal is to help you get bigger trading accounts. Imagine this, ladies and gentlemen. The same trade. I wish I could show you. Let me show you the results for the last 2 weeks that we did. Hold on for a sec, just for this call. Okay, let me just send it to the computer. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. All right, let me see if it shows. Okay, is it? Let me take off the blur background. Sorry. All right. So this was the last. Sorry, this was just the last 2 weeks. Okay, 14,000 US, just the last 2 weeks, guys, because of knowledge and education. So imagine that it took you a year. Let me say it took you a year to learn how to trade properly, and you can make 10 to 14,000 US in 2 weeks. Is that going to change your life? Is that really going to change your life? So you have to have the understanding of what we're doing to know that it is so valuable that people are super excited, guys, extremely excited. Okay? So with that being said, I want to let you guys know that you're in the right place at the right time. The most important investment, as the great renowned Warren Buffett says, is to make it into yourself. Okay? And I want to thank you and appreciate you all for being on. And yes, Millionaire Kelly, Richie Rich, myself, as the founders of MPC, we are here to support persons who want to get to the next level. Know that it will be a challenging journey. Know that we are not going to sugarcoat it, but we're going to give you it raw. We're going to let you know that this is a real opportunity and you have to be willing to put in the work. It is not a get rich quick type of program that people look for. It is a real solid, well put together program that will empower you for the rest of your life, and you could pass this skill set down to other persons. Okay? Be saying?
Oh, wow. I'm clapping hands for you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Richie Rich. Thank you. I truly appreciate as well, Millionaire Kelly. Thank you so much for such a wonderful presentation. That's something I'm taking home today. It is that make it into yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, it's very much important to invest in ourselves. And some of us can try to invest in ourselves in many ways, but there's nothing that can ever beating trading, because you can do it while you are on your bed, you can do it in the car, you can do it at home, and even during the lockdown, ladies and gentlemen. So it's important that we make it into ourselves. So having said that, please, 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 please don't allow this opportunity to pass you by. Here is Richie Rich. He is available. Here is Kelly Millionaire available. Here is the promotion. I think he forgot to let us know the normal price, because I saw the normal price when I joined the academy. And of course, they listened to us. They said because they are coming into Africa, they are going to reduce the price to a price that they believe that we can definitely afford, ladies and gentlemen. So it's a promotion. I'm not sure till when will it go on, but I'm saying let us take advantage. Reach out to us. I have just posted in the group, the chat, where you can just drop in. Come in, join in, let us talk, let us discuss how we're going to join. Let us discuss if you are starting with only copy and paste like myself, or you are going straight to learning where you will also get copy and paste. It's all up to us, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to fix the online industry. No more being scammed, no more putting our monies, our hard-earned monies in people's hands. We can do this ourselves. As you can see, the Richie Rich is trying to show us the previous amount, which is 200 US dollars. Did you see that? It is actually the current amount is 200 US dollars. But the promo that they are running just for me and you, it is 150 US dollars, and we are getting the pro package. We are getting everything, ladies and gentlemen. I am so excited. And the reason I'm very much excited is that I've experienced this. I have seen it in their groups. I have seen the results. I've seen people making it, and I know me and you can make it. Don't worry. If you have any question, you can join the group and we'll address your questions because our millionaire Kelly is in the group to take all those questions. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are excited. If you're excited about this, let us type in the chat 11111. Let us see if somebody's saying yes, it was worth it. It was worth it. You just type for us 111 so that our Richie can be excited and realize that he has not wasted time. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Other than that, I'm not sure if there's anything you want to say, Richie Rich, to all of us. Any advice? I believe people will be signing up. We are coming to learn and we'll be as well introducing other people because some of us might not be having money, but we do have people that we know who can come on board. And as they come on board, we'll also make money. If there's anything you want to say, Richie Rich, over to you, sir, before we end the call.
Sure. I want to say that, guys, do not overthink it. Okay? Put things in place where you could prioritize the next 12 months of your life. Okay? The next 12 months of your life could set you up for a lifetime of opportunities and bigger gains. Okay? We are dedicated to help people learn and earn income, but just know that everyone's learning curve is going to be different. Everyone learns at different speeds. But I want to encourage you, get started so that we can start working with you. You guys are going to be part of the first few, so you'll get a lot of attention. I'll be able to work with you more. And I want to see some 5 and 6 figure income earners come out of you all. That is our objective, our goal to help you all bridge the gap, learn the skill so that you can empower your own countries, your communities, and your nation. Okay, with that being said, thank you all for being on. I appreciate you having me here, Bising. And have a wonderful Sunday. Have a wonderful week. I hope to see you guys very soon.
Thank you and
Bye for
bye.
now.